My name is Femi. I'm originally from Nigeria. I initially living in Ukraine before the war. I'm an artist, a digital design, and unfortunately the war happens in Ukraine, and I found myself in this part of the world. I've been to different countries and volunteer in Denmark, and here I'm still in the process of integrating myself and, of course, volunteering. Yes, I have a free time, of course, to engage, but if the fear is there, when you have that stability in the system, you'll be willing to maximize your free time by contributing more to the society by volunteering. But when that stability is not given, you are not so certain about the future. So you're suspended at the spot. In my own situation, I pushing, the tough time. If one has a permit to further advance himself or herself into the system, one have to use the pathway of the government to fully integrate. But when you don't have the right to, for example, your permit, you need to look at how best you need to develop yourself, by learning online yourself, getting materials yourself, outsourcing things yourself. When you're, for example, jogging or trying to meet with people, some people choose not to respond to you, perhaps because you're a foreigner. Not everyone do, but there are some people they just choose, they don't want to talk. Even when you try to express yourself, the little language you've learned, they discourage you from engaging, so that's actually what I experienced. If you have free access to, the material, the information, the willingness for them to welcome you, of course, you'll be able to mingle and network yourself. But if you are not having that, it will be difficult for you to mingle with local speakers and other stuff. When I was talking this morning at the older organization, I showed them a picture. I said, look at this pink painting on the wall. Or you can look at any other painting in your house. You can see that colors are actually communicating. When you have primary colors mixed together, you have the secondary colors. And you can also have other shades of colors. And these are colors that they don't speak, but yet they communicate. What about we ourselves as humans? We should try to help ourselves, take away the fear, welcome one another, and make this world a better place to be.